I'm back. Hello. I know I'm like posting like once a month now. Trust me, I literally tried to record this yesterday. No, it might have been, no, I think 2 days ago. But it was a fail. Like, I could not concentrate, and I had like my candles lit, and it was honestly a great vibe. But like, the things I was saying, like, it wasn't good. It was literally just me staring at the screen, like, oh my god. Anyways, I hope my video doesn't get taken down because I'm gonna have music playing in the background to just like help me like keep zen and like also stay on track because my brain was like going crazy those 2 days ago when I was like trying to speak or yeah, film the video. Um, so I also just blow dried my hair out and oh my god, it's crazy from that angle. I know this is like different than a different look. This is the best I've looked on this podcast yet, low key. Like, and I like did my eyebrows. If you can't see, they kind of look like I got them like done low key, but like no, I just used my shaver and I was like going in, and I feel like they look so good. Normally they don't look like this good whenever I do it, but I just was like, you know what? I don't think I've really been like trimming my eyebrows. That's something like girls, like late men, everybody, they them's like y'all got to get into that, like keeping the eyebrows done. Like it keeps you looking like sharp, mature, old. Like I feel like I look, y'all, like y'all, and there's nobody here. Like it's me, like especially I think because the last thing I posted was about how I felt so ugly, and truly in that time, like I was in a low spot. I don't know what was going on there, but now I feel like I look better, Halloween and whatnot. Despite everything that's like happened and occurred to me, and just been like a constant reminder that like men aren't shit, like they're terrible. They're terrible. And you know what? Like, as a woman, if you ever marry a man, the moment you know like he's the one for you is when you can literally like bully him to the ground. Like, he follows you around. Like, he will like defend anything you say and listen to you and like know when to shut up. Like, that's like when you know like you've got the one. Just from observing like even my sister and her husband, and then like my mom and my dad, I'm like, yeah, so you need somebody who's like, yes, whatever you say, miss, okay, I'll do it, I love you, yes, you're so beautiful, yes, okay, whatever you say. um and that's the moral of the story for today. Excuse me. One, that men aren't shit, niggas ain't shit. And then three, um like decent are men. And you know what, like I wouldn't even say that I was like I don't feel like I place men on a high pedestal in my life. Literally, like the crazy part, like the crazy me and me, sometimes I have to like talk to myself like any normal person, right? And I like was talking to myself earlier, right? And I was mentioning to myself, who like, yeah, get me out of here, low key. I look crazy. I'm going crazy. Um, what was I saying to myself? That's what it was. I'm not someone who feels like, or not who feels like, I'm not someone who, period, had any relationships in middle school, elementary school, high school. Well, okay, there's maybe one in middle school, but I don't really count that. High school, even college, like, crazy to say, but I never consider myself to be someone who, like, oh my god, sorry, that grape was, like, stuck in my tooth. That was weird. Um, like, I don't I don't see the need in men. Like, I get through my days, I do what I need to do, and I'm like, fine. And sometimes you have a crush, and it's like, yes, this made like the day so much better. This made everything so much better. Like, because you have that to look forward to. But like, that's about it. I'm like, I'm not fighting for you. I'm not asking for you to be here. Maybe at one point in time in my life, I did really think like, wow, like, my friends, like people I know are in relationships and I'm here and I'm single. I have nothing going for me. Like, I need like a relationship. I need that space to fill my life. And like, no, I didn't. I didn't at all. I got through, I was fine. And it's like you see other people living through it and you think a certain way. But I'm like, you know what? Like, I had my own lessons to learn. I had my own path I'm carving out for myself, and you don't need somebody else kind of ruining that. Even though it would be nice sometimes. Or not even ruining, to just like give opinions and change the way you think a little, or someone who like truly loves you for the things you do, and who's like, oh my god, that's about to transition me into the next thing, like why I'm so upset. So okay, I mean, if you're any of my friends are listening to this, which it's going to be because y'all are the only ones who listen to this, like, I did, I sent a text to somebody, okay? Because oh my god, you guys, so much. I'm like remembering so much. So I met this guy over Halloween weekend, and we were like talking or whatever when I was with Shalom, and we were doing our Brokeback Mountain costume, as one does. Came out of nowhere. Honestly, kind of scared the both of us. I was like, who is that? And then like get his Instagram, da da da. We're like DMing. We're like, okay, you know what? Or no, he's the one who's like reaching out. He's the one who DM'd me. I was like, you know what? Like, I have your Instagram, cool. Like, if you want to like hit me up, you can hit me up. But I'm not gonna be the one to do it. Like, I'm moving that way. Like, no longer am I like, who gonna be the boy? Like, who gonna be the boy? I'm not with a guy. Like, I'm not reaching out first. I shouldn't be the one having to like, I'm not double text. Like, I'm really not, or okay, maybe double texting, but I'm not reaching out first. I'm not begging for you to be in my life. Like, I'm not the one who's gonna ask you on the date. Like, no. Especially like when we know it's a date. If it's just like a hangout and we're like friends, whatever. But like, like, anyways. Um, so yeah, we were DMing and he was like, oh, we should meet up to get cocktails at this place downtown. And I was like, great, that sounds great. Like, I work over there, da da da. Let's go. We made it for Monday. And mind you, I deleted Instagram and he never asked for my number, which I already knew was kind of like okay, like, whatever. I mean, but I sent a text and I was like, on Thursday, great, that time sounds perfect. We're on. And we didn't DM at all. At least whenever I checked my Instagram, no DM from him. And then Sunday, my Instagram's deleted, right? I don't have it on my phone. I just go on my computer typically and like look at things. Sometimes if I need to, I'll like go on my Safari app. But so I didn't look at all on Sunday, like at my DMs, or I don't even think I checked because I had worked a shift and like I was tired. So I just like wasn't on Instagram. And he had sent me a DM and was like, see ya then, like my week is busy, but like looking forward to it. And then I respond Monday at 3 p.m. and I'm like, yes, exclamation point, exclamation point. And then he proceeds to say like, oh, sorry, I actually like, can we reschedule? Like, I changed plans around, or I like made da 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 is happening. And I was like, in a day, damn. Like, I mean, like, did you, whatever, like, I said, I mean, and I was like, he doesn't know me, so maybe that's on him, but I'm like, when I say like I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I will be there. Like, trust my word, especially for like meeting. Like, I'm not just gonna leave you high and dry. But even still, like, you could have still gone and just like waited. I don't know, but no. Tried to full on cancel, reschedule, things in his place, and da da da. So I'm like, okay, sure, like I'm free these days. And then he's like, oh, I'm moving and then I'm going to LA. Da, da, da. I gave him my number, and I haven't gotten any like form of text from him. And he's the one who asked for my number too. So I'm like, whatever. That's just kind of like, whatever, that's out there. And then, what, on Wednesday, mind you, it's, okay, it just turned Friday. It's 12 a.m. Mind you, on Wednesday, I sent a text to this guy over the summer that I had like a little thing with, I guess. I wouldn't even really call it a thing, but, you know, he was the one who was like showing interest. I mean, genuinely, when we first hung out, I was like, y'all, like, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like there was tension there because I really, like, was not at all expecting that. Like, we talked, you know, at lunch sometimes, and we would, like, go to each other's cubicles every now and then and, like, have a good conversation. And then, like, we went out this one night with this other girl, and we were gonna go to a bar. We didn't get to go in, though, because my friend, she forgot her ID. But it still was just, like, that was the first time we ever, like, really hung out, but there was another person there. And he was the one, mind you, who was like, hey, do you want to do something? Like, do you want to go out? And I was like, sure, okay. Like, he was the one who did that and texted me first every single time. Every time. I'm telling you, every time. I didn't have to ask for it once. And then we hang out another time, like, and this happened all by, like, chance. Like, we end up walking out of the building together, and then we're like talking for a good like 20 minutes outside in the garage about I don't know what. And then he's like, oh, do you want to like hang out after your dance class? Because I mentioned I was going to go take a class. And I was like, yeah, like, sure, I'll come over. And, you know, we're hanging out, and well, actually, we hadn't had any za then. But before, why am I like telling all my business for real? Wait. I actually don't even know if I've told my friends this, so this is funny. But anyways, no one's gonna watch this. But so, oh, it would be actually hilarious if he ever saw this video in the future. Like, he's gonna know I'm talking about you. And you know what? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Like, F you. Like, genuinely, go to hell. Like, oh my god. So anyways, freak, y'all look crazy. It's like I was feeling it 2 minutes ago, and now I'm like, so I have aquaphor on my face. Jeez, that was like, whoa, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'll just go in because why not? So we wait, I'm gonna literally skip this song. So odd. Anyways, I don't know if you can hear this song, but it's so good. I found it on TikTok, and I'm like, God, it's like a fucking. Anyways, so I'm like over at his place, and before we even like touch any sort of like substance, it was just me and him because his roommate was out and he was like cleaning or whatever, and then he's like showing me his hamster, and I'm like holding it. It was like the cutest thing ever, and it's like running around, da da da. And then like, you know, when I have to go give him the hamster back, like, you know, his hands are like cupping under mine, and I was like, this feels like cray. And then also like, cause he's just like watching me while I'm like there, like holding it, like I don't know, y'all. What I mean, I don't know. Like, he did like me, like that is for certain. And I looked crazy then, so I don't even fully know why. But anyways, yo, I'm just like too many thoughts. So like that night happens, and like, you know, we also happen to like smoke some whatever, and I go home after that, and like that was it. Like, we just were talking and like bonding, listening to music, and I go on like an adventure with him and like go to his new like place that he's moving into and like help him like move some stuff around, just doing a task. And that was basically that. And then at some point later, I don't remember like the jump in time. It might have been like a week or 2 weeks after I. No, it was the last. Oh, oh God, I gotta like look, cause oh my God, that's crazy, huh? Cause I had braids. I had braids at the beginning of the summer. I took them out maybe like the second week of July. But whenever we hung out, I had braids, and it was probably like the last week of June that we had our first real hangout, and then the second hangout was when I had twists. So that might have been sometime in July, and then the third one was the last week. It was the last week, and anyways, I'm like dissecting things, like I'm cooking up in here. You don't even know what's going on. Um, so yeah, so then the third time, it's like I'm like, so the third time, right? I go over to his place, and I already was like telling my friends, because I was like, he wants to like watch a movie, and it's like late at night, and my parents like come home, and they're like, girl, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm gonna go hang out with like this friend from my internship or whatever. And look, I think I did mention this in my podcast. I think I did. I really think I did. I really can't remember. Like, I feel like I did, but I might not have. No. I did. I swear I did. Okay, I'm just gonna kaputz over. So, he ends up, like, asking me, like, do you want to kiss? And so, why am I telling all this? Because this wasn't even the, like, moral of the story. This isn't even the actual story yet. This is the background. So that was the guy. So we had a history. We like made out a couple times, and we were like friends. I would say like friends, right? And I didn't know if like maybe I don't know, maybe he just wanted to kiss and that was it. I don't know. But then I was like, yeah, you were like chasing too long for it to be like just to like I don't know. I don't know. Um So anyways, I ended up we stopped talking for a while, and then I like texted him again about asking about a Halloween party because he goes to like school nearby, and then like didn't respond to my text right for a few days, and then I text back and I was like, heard, okay, whatever. Like I ended up making plans anyways, and then he's like, oh, like I saw your text, but I just like didn't have an answer, so I decided not to respond. Grow up. Like, hello, what? Be a man. Like, just say, I don't know. Like, I would prefer that. Like, communication. Like, are we like so freaking. What? We're old. You're 20. Oh, you're 21. Okay. Anyways, me acting like 22 is like a big, like, achievement. I'm like, I'm 22, so I'm like, okay, I got 1 year of life over you. Um, but yeah, so I just told you guys all that lore, and it's in another video. And on top of that, it wasn't even the moral of the story. Um, so I ended up texting that guy, right? Again. And I was like, because I had gone into work and I asked a friend of mine there, I was like, do you think it's crazy, like, if I do da 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 da? And he was like, no, like, I think you should. So I asked him, I'm like, hey, would you like to come see Atlanta Ballet's Nutcracker with me on this date? It's been over 24 hours, 26 to be exact, and you didn't respond at all. At all. Not even like liking the message, not even just I'll get back to you, or like, let me check my schedule. Yes, no, even a no. I was like, a no would honestly, like, that would hurt a lot less, just a flat out no, like, than being ignored. Especially because, like, to a person, like, dance is like everything to me, right? Like that's a big part of me. And so for me to be like, do you want to do this activity with me? Do you want to come to this thing, this event, something that I care about for fun? Like, I don't know. It doesn't even have to mean anything. It doesn't have to be anything. But before we even like, you even kissed me, like, we were friends. Like, I'm confused. And no response. Like, that's what, like, is just something that, like, actually kind of hurts me. Like, what? Like, for someone to, like, invite you to do something that they deeply care about and, like, no response at all, it's just rude. It's straight up rude. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you know what? And I don't even think you deserve a response from me after this point. Like, being like, okay, like, heard. Like, you don't even deserve that. Like, I've been so, like, kind. I just can't. Like, no. And, like, that's ridiculous. I really don't get that. How you can just, like, straight up not, whatever. But I'm like, you don't even deserve a response from me. Like, and I don't think I will. If you respond okay, maybe I'll debate the idea of going. Just because he was good at kissing, like, I was good. But, like, I'm like, my friend already was like, you know what, if he doesn't, like, respond, I'll go with you. I was like, would you really? Like, those tickets are expensive. And I'm like, and this is, like, one of my work friends, and I just started working at this place at the end of August. And, like, I've had maybe, like, 4 shifts with him, like, for real. But he also trained me, so we're like this. But I'm like, and he's willing to do it. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, like, and I knew I probably shouldn't have, but I was like, you know what? Like, it would be fun to, like, hang out with, like, him and, like, see him again and just, like, catch up and be like, what are you up to? Like, how's school going? Like, and that's why I kind of entertained the idea. And because he had mentioned, and you see, this is just me being too nice of a person and, like, someone who actually listens to what people say. But he actually mentioned that he liked ballet because when we were talking about dance, he was like, oh yeah, I enjoy that. I think it's really cool. Like, I would love to go and see a ballet. And he was going to go see one when he went to New York over the summer. Yeah, like, I notice things because I'm attentive. And that's why I was like, do you want to go with me? Because I also was like, I haven't even, like, really seen a ballet, like, in the theater by a professional company. Like, I would love to go see the Nutcracker. Like, that's not something I've done. Like, I haven't seen the Nutcracker. But yeah, anyways. So that, like, kind of happened. It pissed me off. And it reminded me, like, who gonna be the boys? You do not need to be with someone who, like, doesn't respect you. Get with someone who's, like, eager to do the things that you love to do, that you care about. Like, someone who, like, is so in love with you authentically, like, being yourself. That's what you need. That's what you need deep down. Someone who's low-key a little scared of you, especially if it's a man. Like scared of you because they respect you, because they love you and they care about you. Like, that's what I need. I don't need all this, like, fake stuff. Someone who, like, fully matches me in every way. Like, who matches me and my personality. And you know what? Maybe that was a sign from God. Like, because not that we didn't match, but, like, I don't know. I even, like, thinking to myself, I was like, this could be a short thing and I wouldn't be, like, mad at it. Like, I'm like, you know, opposites attract sometimes. Not that we're, like, complete opposites. Like, we like similar things, but, like, alright, now I'm kind of just, like, talking. Anyways, no, so, but the one thing keeping me going is, okay, after I just said, like, decenter men, kill all men, like, men need to, like, go to hell, I'm gonna say, like, there's a guy I'm working with, and it's not okay. Not the first guy I was talking about that I'm friends with. Another guy that I work with, who's like super tall, dark, and handsome. The only issue is well, actually no, we're not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. But you guys, I've been wearing my retainer because I'm trying to close this gap. So maybe when I go get my Invisalign, they won't make me do the top because I don't want to pay all that money. And it's kind of closing. Like, it was a lot bigger before because I've been wearing it consistently, but I'm not wearing it right now. I need to put it in after this. Anyways, work crush. That's been keeping me going. And I really got to know him. This, like, oh my god, I look insane. Stop. 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 Oh god, I look okay. Anyways, we got I look crazy. Oh no. This like past weekend, we worked together. We worked I think yeah, it was this past weekend. We worked together a ton, like that whole week almost. So that's a lot of shifts to like get to know someone. And like granted we already knew each other, and I did like talk to him a little like before in the other shifts that I'd had with him. But this time I was like, you know what? He is like cute, so let me like try and actually get to know him. And, you know, sometimes when you feel like you're training a man almost, like, because he's so shy, and like he would not go out and like talk with a lot of people, at least like from what I observed when we were like doing shifts together. He would just kind of stay to himself. But like on Sunday when I was at the booth, like being a host because they didn't want me to be an SA, they he came out and was like actually talking to me, like standing there with me, and I was like, okay, wait, like, do you like me or am I crazy? The other thing though is that he did bring this one girl in once, and I was like, wait, are you dating? Well, I didn't ask him that, but now I'm wondering if they're dating, and I should ask, but I don't know how to do that without being like super strong or like forward. But I'm also like, this is gonna be our last shift together today that I have later. I'm gonna be just holding this grape. These grapes are so good. Gosh, like I could like die over it. But like, yeah, we don't work together again for like a month, so I'm like, I need to like say something somehow, or at least be like, hey, like if you ever want to like hang out outside of work, like just let me know. Like go thrifting or something, because he said he thrifts, of course, and we have like similar music tastes too, because we were talking about that. Talked a little bit about like family, you know, like I was getting in there, like I just be asking random questions, and that's lucky when I know like, okay, well, whenever I'm talking to a boy, I'm like, we might be able to make it work if I can just like ask you the random stuff that comes to my mind, and you actually like take a minute to pause and think about it and come back at me 10% harder. I'm like, okay, I see you. Also, cause yeah, I mean there are a few times too where like tease, y'all, like, can't. It really might be the height that be getting me for real. Like, no, he's cute though, but the height is like, ooh, and ooh. Let me keep my mouth shut. Yeah, he's like 6'2", y'all. I mean, the other guy I was talking to over the summer, like, or talking to, what the freak? There was a guy I was talking to. Keep your options open. I think this is also a sign that I need a woman, because these men are like killing me. They're aging me, making me act crazy. And I shouldn't have to act crazy. I should be able to be like, act like the princess I am. Like, I should be like, swag, chill, princess, like, yes, diva, diva. But I can't because these men are like, literally like yanking my fucking, it's so annoying. Like, I can't, anyways. Men gotta die. They do, low key. Like, I can't do it anymore at all. They're crazy. Okay, also, I made a great playlist. If you ever want to check out my Spotify, I do a lot of like monthly playlists, and there's a lot of other stuff on there. Right now, though, I gotta hide some of my playlists actually because they're crazy. But, excuse me, that was disgusting. My playlist for November is really good. I'm obsessed with this song called Smokin' Partner. I sound so white. Smokin' Partner. Smokin' Partner. Smoking Partner. Wait, I get it. And it's so good by Jordan Ward and featuring Sailor. That's the song I'm obsessed with. But all the songs in there are like songs I've been obsessed with this month, and they're all so good. Like, it's a great playlist. Like, I'm really on 10 because I did not think I would have one. I didn't think I was gonna get one this month. Like, truly, music was not hitting the same, but now it kind of is. But yeah, anyways, it was great. How has my I'm gonna talk about something better the next time I hop on here, and not how some man is like trying me and making me want to literally like kill. Anyways, bye guys. If you listen this long, you're a real one. Love you. Um, infinitely. Bye.